Welcome back to my YouTube channel at Illumination Hubs NG. Um, Today we're going to be talking about, or probably we're going to be discussing, how to prepare the statement of affairs for a non-profit making organization. Just like we have the final account, profit and loss account, or what we also call the statement. But in a non-profit making organization, all we prepare is we prepare the statement of affairs to show the accumulated funds. But in a situation whereby the non-profit making organization prepares a trading account, that is, it has other businesses that are generating profits, then in this case we're going to be preparing trading account, the profit and loss account. Then we're going to be preparing the balance sheet, or what we call the statement of financial position. But for now, all we're concerned about is the statement of affairs for a non-profit making organization. So right here on my screen, I have a simplified question just to explain to you how we can go about this. Okay, so let's get started with this question. Okay, so right now I have let me draw the table. Okay, so we have the statement of affairs, okay, the statement of affairs, okay, of affairs. All right. So here we have the assets. This is the asset side, okay. We have the assets. So we have the assets, okay. So let me go ahead and work on that, okay. So we have assets, okay. Assets, okay. Let me close that. Okay, so let's move on. We have the assets. Okay. So right here we have I'll start with the fixed assets. We have fixed assets, okay. So fixed assets. These are fixed assets. Assets. This is just for the tutorial purpose. Kindly ensure that you write in full. Okay, so we have the fixed assets. So let's put an arrow sign. Okay, so let's put an arrow sign. So on the debit side, or the left hand side, we're going to be having so we don't know that yet. So for the fixed assets, okay, we have for the fixed assets we have furnitures. So we have furnitures. So writing this here is just for you to know that this is the asset side, okay. you don't need to write asset disposition as long as you know that that's the asset side. So you just have to classify your assets into fixed assets and current assets. Okay, so we have furniture and fittings. Okay, let me just put it as F and F. So furniture and fittings. So we have 1,500. So we have also we don't have any other item of fixed asset in nature. Okay, so we have current assets. Okay, current assets. Current assets. Okay. So we have current assets. We have cash. That is 3,650. 650. So we have prepaid insurance. Okay, prepaid insurance. We have prepaid insurance. Prepaid insurance. Paid insurance. Insurance. We have 50. We have prepaid expenses. Prepaid expenses. Okay. Prepaid expenses. Prepaid expenses. Prepaid expenses. So that is 200. It is 200. Okay, so let me delete that. So reference word. So we have prepaid expenses as 200. So that's prepayment 200. We have we have two subscriptions there. We also have stock. Let's go for stock, which is the current asset. Okay. So we have stock valued at 200. Okay, we have stock valued at 200. Stock, which is valued at 200. Now we have subscription in arrears and subscription in advance. Subscription in advance means that the members subscribed ahead of time. That is, they have not really derived benefit for the subscription that they have made. So subscription in advance is a liability. Okay, it's a liability to the non-profit organization. Okay, while subscription in arrears means that subscription in arrears that the members have enjoyed the benefit, but they have not made payment for the subscription. This is an asset to the organization because it is the organization that owns that money. Okay, that the members are indebted to the organization. So this subscription in arrears is an asset. Okay, so we now put subscription in arrears here. Sub in arrears. Sub in arrears, okay? In arrears. So this is 700, okay? 700. So we have right here we have current liability. We don't have any long-term liability. Current liability, okay? Current liability. So I'm going to shorten that. Please ensure that you write it in full. Current liability. We have accrued, okay? Accrued rent, okay? Accrued rent. This is a liability to the organization. Accrued rent is 3,600. 600, okay. We also have subscription in advance, okay. Sub in advance, which is a liability to the organization in advance. Okay. So that is how much? That is 200. So let us now sum up. Let's sum up. So right here we have 3,650 plus 50, that's 3,700. Shift this aside. So we have 3,650 plus 50, that's 3,700, plus 200, that is 3,900, plus 200, that is 4,100, plus 700 will give us 4,800, okay? 1,800. So we're going to add 4,800 plus 1,500, okay? This will now give us 0, 0. 8 plus 5 will give us 13. 4 plus 1, 5 plus 1 will give us 6,300. So right now we have 6,300 as the total figure. So as total figure here is now 6,300. Okay, 300. So we have 3,600 plus 200. They will give us 3,800 naira. So 6,300. 6,000. Let's do the working here. 6,300 minus 3,800. 800. Okay. So this one will now give us 0, 0, 5, and 2. So that's 2,500. Okay. So at the end of the day, our accumulated fund will now be 2,500. This is the way by which you can determine your accumulated fund in your statement of affairs for a non-profit making organization. At the end of the day, when we add everything up, it will give us 6,300 there. All right, so preparing financial accounts, requires you to understand the various concepts, the various principles that guide how to prepare the accounts. Once you know the principles, it won't be difficult for you to be able to post all these transactions into the right class of account. Okay, so what we have done here is that we have shown you how to determine your accumulated fund for a non-profit making organization. So you can also try that out too. So this is very simple. All you need to understand is that for you to be able to understand how to prepare financial accounting records, you need to have a very good foundation in the preparation of accounts. You need to also understand the various principles and concepts, such as the double entry concept. You need to understand it. You need to understand the matching concept. You need to understand the going concern concept and other concepts and conventions that you may see or come across in accounting that you need to really understand them. So once you understand these things, you should be able to post your transactions seamlessly without any sweat, okay, without you sweating. And also, you need to have a very good foundation in preparation of ledger accounts, okay? So if you have a very good foundation in preparation of ledger accounts, you should be able to do all this because in accounting, we always have the receiver and we also have the giver. That is, there's always two sides to a transaction. That is, once you record for a certain account, there must be a corresponding account, okay, that the same figure has to go to. What I'm just simply saying is that, for example, if I have a cash transaction with someone, I want to buy some certain set of goods for my business, okay, I'll be paying cash, okay. When I pay cash, I'm going to be receiving back value as stock, okay. So right now, my stock account will be debited with the value that I've received for the stock purchase, and I'm going to credit my cash account for the cash that I am parting with, okay. So you can see that there are two transactions being treated here. That is one for cash and one for stock account. So you need to understand all these basic principles, most especially the generally acceptable accounting principles that guide how you can prepare your financial statements. So it's very, very simple, and that is why we are here. So kindly pick up some questions and practice on your own. So I think with this, you should be able to understand how to prepare the statement of affairs for a non-profit making organization, and it is very easy, as you can see, for you to be able to what to also determine your accumulated form. Now, in this question, please note there is no long-term liabilities. Okay, so we do not prepare anything for long-term liabilities, and that is the reason why we only prepare for current liabilities. So, thank you very much for your time, and let's see. You kindly subscribe and click on notification bell so that you can have access to my videos, and also don't forget to practice on your own. So, thank you very much for your time, and see you in the next video. Have a great day.